Wednesday, September 17th at 10:35 in the morning. I'm just finishing up a hunt, and I got a comment on my YouTube channel from a guy named Ryan who was asking if I could show more of my setup for my stand and my sticks and how I am in the tree. So I'm going to take this time to record me getting down, packing up all my stuff, but before that I'll show what my setup looks like from where I am in the tree now and from the ground, and then what it looks like for me to pack it all up. So I hope you guys enjoy. Share this video with a friend. Thanks so much. Okay, so I'm hunting out of the Lone Wolf Custom Gear .5 hang-on stand. I've got their quiver mount on the side of my stand there where I keep my quiver and my arrows. And then I've got their sidekick bow holder here holding my bow. Also want to show you, I also have one of their extended sidekick bow holders off of my seat. So oftentimes when I'm seated, I like to have my bow real up close and tight. I'll have it right here off my leg, and then I can just grab it, point, and shoot. So that's kind of my bow orientation. But having it here on your seat doesn't work when you need to stand up because you've got to move your seat. So I will take it, fold it out of the way, slap it down there in the holder. For my seat, I have the .5 seat, like I said, with the sidekick bow holder there. But then I have a 1.0 sized seat cushion, just gives a little bit more comfort. I have a strap here to strap clothing or bag of deer meat, anything else that I need to strap. And then I also have another cushion under the seat with these straps, which is where I keep my camera arm. I'll show you later. If I'm hunting saddle style, I can put my knees up against that pad and it makes it real comfortable. So that is my setup, and then I'm using the Lone Wolf Custom Gear pocket arm here, and it is absolutely phenomenal. Lightweight, and never a situation that I can't get it on the tree. And then here's my setup from the ground. So I use 2 compact double climbing sticks from Lone Wolf Custom Gear with 17-inch cabelators. 1, 2, and then there's my stand, which is the .5. I can get about 13, 14 feet high. I can get plenty high. I got up in there in that cover. I don't really need any more sticks than this, so that's what I run. Now I'm gonna set the camera up and record me packing up. So I wanted to show how I pack all of my sticks onto the stand because you didn't really get to see that in the fast forwarded video. But like I said, this is the Lone Wolf Custom Gear .5 with 2 compact doubles and cabelators. So I'm just gonna go like, no, you can't see that. I'm gonna throw it this way so you can see here. The strap that I use to hold the sticks to the stand is actually the stand strap. So I wrap it around the back side of the V of the stand, back around, and hook it onto one of the studs on the platform. And then these doubles fit like a glove with this .5. So the studs go right in the little stud holders on the platform. And then these top studs on the 14-inch compacts fit perfectly snug right in the top of the stand. And then like I mentioned, the strap, you take it off the V button there, run it up and around like this, and then over the sticks and back on the stud. And then these sticks, I added a little mod here with a zip tie, with a gear tie, so that my cabelators aren't flapping. So I open that gear tie up, and I can fold it out of the way there on that bottom stick where it's not going to bother anything. And then you undo the Velcro, and then these sticks, you got to kind of finagle it out of there with the cabelator, but they nestle in there perfectly. And you can see I've got the silent touch tape. And then I've got some other hockey tape on the studs here, so that when you're putting them together, it's a lot quieter. You're not hearing that tink metal. So you still have to be careful. These things are loud. But if you go real slow, so even there I dinged it. But if you go real slow, you can nestle these things right in there and put them right back together that way. And then these sticks, the cabelators, you just fold them down like that. And then you got a 17-inch cabelator. So I'm gonna just pack it right back up for you so that you can see me pack it up. So finagle it through there. Go together, and put the Velcro on real quick, and then I fold my gear tie over the top of that bottom stick, put my cables over it, and fold it right back there. So then I got a nice quiet pack of 2 sticks here. Find those bottom studs, and then on those stud plates there, you set them right in there. I've got some silent touch tape inside of those 2 to quiet it down. Then it sits there, goes in perfect. And wrap your strap around, hook it on the stud, and then to keep the sticks from wobbling when you tighten them down, I always push down, then cinch that strap down. And then just a little quick tip here, I have a little bungee strap here because I hate straps flying around. So I have that little bungee strap, and then I take my strap, fold it over itself a bunch of times until it's in a nice little neat ball there. And then I can take it inside of that little bungee strap and keep that strap perfectly out of the way there. So there's my standing sticks, low profile, lightweight. I know I didn't show this up in the tree, so I wanted to show it here. This is from a second camera angle. My camera arm, it's got the strap that goes around the tree, and then I use a cell phone to record. This is a Samsung Galaxy S22, I believe, on a, I think this is actually a newer fluid head. This is a Ulanzi phone mount, and then this thing was way longer when you buy it, this arm here, so I took this little rubber piece off, cut it here, and then slipped it back on there to give me a little micro handle. But this is what I use to record, and so I just wanted to show that because I didn't want anyone to be asking questions and me not included in the video. That's how I do it all. I hope that's helpful, insightful. If you have any more questions, leave a comment below. If you have any questions about anything that I do, and if you have any recommendations for how I can be more efficient, let me know, because I'm always looking to improve. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Remember to live intentionally, and we'll catch you next time.